Welcome to SMYLZ Philosophy. I, of course, am the legendary SMYLZ. Peep game. Format is going to be a little different. Usually when I do these videos, it's more of a free-balling concept. I just go with it. But today I have a prepared monologue. Also, most of the videos I do are for the general public. I think it's socially important. But this particular monologue is only important to me. Plus, I had to write it because I have a tendency to digress. I tend to get lost in my thoughts and I lose my original point. I say all that to say this. Since I've written a monologue, I may be looking down because I am reading. I don't have a teleprompter. So you feel like I'm losing you because I'm not making eye contact. I'm sorry, that's just because I'm looking down and reading. But to be honest, you don't necessarily have to look at me. You can really just close your eyes and listen to the prepared monologue. Okay? This is something that's really important to me, and I think I should get it out there before people misunderstand or get confused as to certain aspects of what's going on. Okay? So peep game. There are points in all our lives where we experience an epiphany, a revelation, a life-altering new concept, something that causes a paradigm shift in how we perceive our own lives. This moment causes us to change the way we have planned to live the rest of our lives. Maybe it's because we've learned something new that we now have to apply to our life, or a moment of elevation, an intellectual evolution, or an adaptation. Newly acquired information that forces us to reset our way of thinking. It interrupts our routine and it changes our habits. Every time we have one of these moments, we learn something new about ourselves. We discover hidden attributes. We find hidden talents. We develop new interests, new hobbies. Sometimes we are introduced to a new lifestyle or find ourselves socializing with new people. Some people take these newly discovered aspects and just attach them to whatever their life essence already is. Others, a few who may be astounded about what they discover, take these moments to soul search and wonder what other hidden aspects lay dormant. I was one of the latter. About 5 or 6 years ago, I had an experience that forced me to question myself about myself. I questioned my motives, my intent, my lifestyle, and there was also something in me that I was afraid to confront because I knew the consequences of that confrontation is life-altering. Turning the page, no teleprompter. Regardless, I took about 2 years to delve into myself. I wanted to know everything about me. Who I was, what I liked, what I hate, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, what am I good at, what do I suck at, what I can or cannot do, where do I excel, what are my limits, what are my triggers, my stimuli, what makes me react, why do I do certain things, why do I say certain things. After my years of self-discovery, I have to admit, there are certain things about myself I was excited about, certain things that I was proud of. But there were also things that surprised me, yet there were also things that disappointed me. Like a naive, insecure bastard, I tried to change those things that disappointed me. I tried to improve. Not knowing that by trying to improve, I was really trying to stop myself from being myself. I was trying to eliminate those things that made me me. Once I realized what I was doing, I stopped. Instead of trying to change who I am, I just embraced it. I had no real legitimate reason to alter myself. I am perfectly imperfect. I love my flaws. I love my quirks. But I also confronted my main fear. And just as I thought, by embracing that part of me, my life has truly altered. Society does not see me as their equal anymore. People treat me differently. People judge me. Some people are disgusted, ashamed, fearful, or confused. And it's understandably so. To them, I'm an oddity, an anomaly, something they cannot fully comprehend. I say all that to say this. Accepting who I am as a person, embracing who I am, and living my life based on who I am has understandably left me socially handicapped. I am unable to socialize with the masses because I am unacceptable to the masses. I am what people avoid. Some people even refuse to believe that people like myself exist. When I go out to have a drink, or when I go make groceries, or when I go to work, I understand that people I encounter have no idea who they're dealing with. Sometimes they decide to interact in general conversation, assuming that I'm just like them. Then within the conversation, they may bring up something that I do not personally agree with. Me being real, I voice my disagreements. But by voicing my disagreements, I expose myself, and that's when they start to act funny. Needless to say, this leads to a very lonely life. But I've gotten used to it. That isn't the issue. The issue is when people who see how I live or how I accept it the way my life is, they tend to pity me. So they say things to me such as, "Why don't you change? You don't have to be like this. You shouldn't be that way." They say things like, "Why don't you become a better person?" Why don't I become a better person? Why don't I better myself? Question. Who the fuck are you? Who are you to try to tell me I am not a better person or somehow deficient or not up to standards? Who are you to say I'm subpar? Question. When did society's standards or selection of acceptability define what is better or what is worse? Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. All right. Excuse me. Hold up. That's a call for a sip. It's okay to misunderstand me. It is. It's okay to disagree with me. I get that. It's okay to not accept me. But what you're not going to do is make it seem like I'm not somehow better off because I think a little bit different. You're not about to make it seem like something's wrong with me, or I'm wrong, or I should do something to improve just because you don't like the way that I am, or you don't like my views, or my perception of life, or the things that I choose to do. You're not. You know why? Because fuck you. All jokes aside, fuck you. See, here's the truth. When you look at it, I am not doing anything wrong. Okay? I'm not doing anything illegal and I'm not doing anything criminal. I just think differently from you. I just perceive the world differently from you. I see things differently. The things that you value, I don't value. The things that you think are important, I don't think are important. That's the only thing that I'm doing. But somehow I should better myself. At least I've taken the time to understand myself. I'm not doing anything that I feel like is not a part of myself. Whereas other people, the same people that judge me, are doing what they think is better because society tells them. Their instincts might tell them to do something else. Their gut feeling might tell them to do something else. But they go along with it because they want to be accepted. And those are the same people that said, I should be better. Fuck you. See, usually I don't judge people. I don't. The reason I don't judge people is because I don't really give a fuck what you do as long as it doesn't interfere in my lifestyle. But those same people I don't judge choose to judge me and make it seem like there's something wrong with me. Fuck you. Because here's the truth. The same people that think the way you think are fucked up. You know who they have out there? They have pedophiles out there. They have grown men willing to have sex with minors because they cannot control their sexual urges. And you have the nerve to say, I'm fucked up, fuck you. Right now they got a platinum pedophile on there. We seen this nigga piss on people. He gets sold out concerts. And you want to have the nerve to tell me I'm wrong? That's all, fuck you. They have people out there so desperate for money that they're willing to shove balloons of cocaine in their assholes and transport it state to state, riding dirty, trunks of heroin in their car because they're on the hustle. They need to eat. And somehow I'm fucked up? Fuck you. Literally, fuck you. There are people out there that are so desperate for family, so desperate for companionship, that they're willing to suffer a gang beating. They're willing to get jumped in. They voluntarily allow themselves to get beat up by the same people they want to associate with. But somehow I'm wrong. Fuck you. There are certain people that are so confused about who they are. They have such an identity crisis, or they're ashamed about who they are, that they take estrogen pills. They get plastic surgery. They chop their dicks off. But somehow I'm wrong, or I'm fucked up. Fuck you. They have women out there that are being abused by their man, all butch dyke lesbian. There are women out there that are being cheated on, and they know it. They know it. They know that their man is having an affair, or their butch dyke is having an affair. Yet they stick with these people. They have dramatic relationships, yet they stick with it. Yet somehow they judge me and make it seem like I'm doing something wrong because I don't tolerate certain shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not doing nothing wrong. You know, they have people out there that strap bombs to their chest because of their religious beliefs. They blow themselves up because of their religious beliefs. They have people out there, there's a whole industry just based on humans' bestiality. Humans having sex with animals. They videotape it. They got a boom mic operator to make sure they're getting all the sounds. They participate in it. They package it. They market it. They sell it. People buy it. Yet I'm wrong? Fuck you. Who are you? You ain't shit compared to me. Just because I think differently, here's the truth. If you take me and any other person that you know personally, and you judge us just off paper by our morality codes, you can look at it litigiously, legally. What have we done? You take our pros and our cons, put them up back to back, I will defeat you every time. You won't have the nerve to judge me because I don't think like you. When the truth is, I'm probably better than you. I'm ahead of the curve. And usually I don't judge. I don't like to brag. I don't boast. Because the thing is this. A smart man knows not to say he's the smartest man in the world. But at a certain point in time, if I don't brag, people are going to make it seem like something's wrong with me. And I hate to brag. I feel like I shouldn't have to. But by being modest and not bragging, people try to take advantage of you. So I have to let them know exactly who the fuck I am. I'm the legendary SMYLZ, motherfucker. There's a reason why you treat me the way you treat me. Because you don't even understand. You're probably somewhat jealous of me that I found myself and you still trying to figure out life. You mad because I figured it out and you haven't. And the thing is, I'm giving you the space. I don't try to change your life. I don't do anything. I let you be you. So let me be me. You don't have to deal with me. You don't have to tolerate me. You don't have to listen to what I say. Just don't stop me from being me or try to make it seem like I'm wrong or try to make me feel guilty or regret who I am. Don't change me just because it's not what you prefer me to be. See, I don't mind being alone because of my personal beliefs. Because at least I know I'm being myself. At least I know I'm being myself. At least I know I have integrity. If I'd rather be judged and outcast for who I am than be accepted into society by being something I'm not. Whatever consequences I face in my life is because that's what I am. I'm not going to be judged or ridiculed. I'm not going to suffer any consequences for something that I don't do. Everything that I suffer through, everything that I go through is because I'm being myself and I'm not ashamed of that because I have integrity. Whereas some people are going through things that they don't even know how they got into it because it was, I don't even know why I did that. That's not really me. I really didn't want to do that. I didn't have to do that. Why did I do that? Because you were trying to be accepted. You're trying to be socially functional. And you end up getting yourself into some dumb shit. Whereas I seem to avoid shit because I don't do shit that's not me. And the shit that I do that is me, I am willing 100% to face the consequences because I can always say at the judge stand. I can always say on the day of judgment or whatever. Yes, I did that because that was me with no shame. Give me my consequences. I'm a grown-ass goddamn man. Why what? What's up? What you gonna do? So go ahead. Send me your hate mail. Send me your rude little comments. Send me your little death threats. Send me your Quran verses. Send me your biblical scriptures. Send me all the links to all your psychiatrists or your parapsychologists or whatever you have. Send me the little Mary J. Blige songs or Jill Scott songs, the Indie Aria Bob Marley songs. Send me the links to your iBooks, self-help books that helped you out so I can wipe my ass with them. Because the truth is, I am not going to stop being me. And if I have to live a socially banished life of being myself, I accept it. Fuck you. Out.